Hi there, friends. It's Bill McDonald, the Reading and Writing Doctor. And I want to say today that one of the skills that students seem to struggle with a lot is when the word not is in a question. I think the word not puts their mind and heart in a knot. Whenever something is not true, you're going to have three that are true and then one that's false. And so every time your students see the word not true, have them right away, write true, 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 false, so they can remember the one false that they're looking for. So let me show you how I would do it with an actual problem. This is going to be number 5 from my 3rd through 5th grade reading practice, based on question 2 from 4th grade from the 2019 test. In order to find out if something is not true, sometimes we can say, no, as in not. Maybe I can see if the opposite is true. And so sometimes doing the opposite helps us think. And so I've already worked out the 4 answers. So let's take a look at them one by one. I've laid out the true, 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 false. It's 4.19F. 61% of the kids in the state got one like this correct when in terms of lines, and it's asking about the entire poem. So this is one where your kids have to have the ability to analyze several lines. So I'm surprised that the kids did as well as they did, because they're going to have to be able to analyze more than a stanza or more than a paragraph. So let's try my is the opposite true of the statement. So the statement itself says she doesn't have to have expensive things to be happy in life. Okay, let's see if the opposite is true. She has to have expensive things to be happy in life. When you look at lines 16 through 18, it says, for days and days, all I could do was absorb the smell of the pages, hold the notebook close to my heart, and listen to the sound the papers would make. That sounds to me like a person who can just enjoy the simple things in life. She doesn't have to have a fancy car, jewelry, or clothing. All she has is a little notebook, and she's just spending days smelling it and closing it, holding it close to her heart, and just uh, um, rummaging, or what's the word, just sliding through the pages to enjoy it. And so I'm going to have to say that based on what she does there, it does not seem like she has to have expensive things. And so the way it's written there is true from line 6 through 18, 16 through 18. So I would eliminate that because we're looking for the one that's not true. So I've read it, I've underlined it, I've labeled, and now we're about to eliminate 3 and select 1. It says originally she doesn't really know who gave her the composition notebook. Okay. Line 6. This is a true statement. If we change it, she really knows who gave her the notebook. If you look at line 6, I don't know how my first notebook ended up in my hands. So I can use line 6 because she says, I don't know. And letter B says she doesn't know. So it would make it false if it says she does know. So we're going to eliminate that one because it's true and we are looking for the one false. She enjoys reading with her classmates at school. Well, I already know that based on my reading of the poem, how can you enjoy something that you don't even know how to do? You can't enjoy what you can't do. So if I can't drive, I can't enjoy it. If I don't know how to fish, I won't enjoy it. And so since it says she enjoys reading, I could substitute hates reading, but let's look at line 7 so we can see which line that we can use to eliminate an answer choice. Line 7 says, long before I could really read words or write letters. So before I can actually enjoy reading with my class, I can't even write letters yet. I can't read words. So apparently at the time of this poem, the young lady is not going to be able to do something that she doesn't know how to do. So it's not that she hates it, the opposite emotion. It's just that she can't do something because she doesn't know how to do it. So I'm going to put a little question mark there because that seems like the one that's not true. She is not afraid to express her feelings. If I substitute the opposite to see if the opposite is true, she is afraid to express her feelings. Let's see how she acts in lines 9 through 11 to see if she's not afraid to express her feelings or not. Lines 9 through 11 say, it was difficult not to smile. That's expressing your feelings. Or dance as I held it tightly. So she wants to dance. She wants to smile. I could feel the gentle breeze as I fanned its pages over and over. My sister told me it was crazy for me to stand there overcome with joy. So apparently she's full of joy. She's dancing. She's smiling. And she's fanning the pages. So that sounds like a person who is not afraid to express her feelings, because feelings of joy and dancing and smiling are a sign that somebody is not afraid to. She wouldn't be doing those things. So since she is not afraid to express her feelings, I'm going to eliminate that one as well, because we are looking for the one that is true when you switch it over. She hates reading? No, she just doesn't know how to read with her classmates at school. So if I would able to change it, then it would be true. But since it's written that way, I would have to say that the false statement is that she enjoys reading with her classmates because she doesn't even know how to do so. So I'll put a C there, a C right next to it, and then a C with the answer choice. So I can make sure I slide over on the computer and select the C that's in where I click. And or if I'm doing paper this last year, like some of you are doing, I'll select my C on the Scantron. So there you have it. One way to check which one is not true, which means no, that isn't a true statement. Try to see if the opposite is true, like I did there. And that might help some of your kids kind of get their thinking. Just remind them that they have to prove their answers. This prepares them for next year where you're not just going to say the answer, but you're going to use some lines, some textual evidence to justify. So everyone should already be making their kids justify their answers with the lines that make the statement false or true. So please share the YouTube video, click like, subscribe on my YouTube video, share it on Facebook. Um, those true, 3 truths and 1 false, or 3 false and 1 true statements are difficult for some kids, but if you kind of try the not technique, it's oh no, it's not true, or see if the opposite is true. That might help some of them kind of get a better idea of which